Well, we're here in the studio, the private recording studio of rock legend Eddie Van Flamen. Eddie, thank you so much for letting us spend time with you today.
It's fine, mate. Thank you for being here. Shall we get started?
Let's get started. Let's just talk about kit. Let's talk equipment. You've got the Fender Knittercaster Deluxe. Talk me through some of the features on this beautiful guitar.
It's amazing, really, and it's got 7 strings.
7 strings. Why 7 strings? Most guitars usually have 6.
Yeah, 7 strings because then it gives you more of a variety of choices for pitch, and it just helps me with my song, really.
Talk me through the pickups there. You've got twin humbuckers, is that right?
Yeah.
Why do you favour the twin humbucker setup?
I really like it because, as I said, with the strings, it just helps me. It kind of just helps me feel like, because I've got one of these at home and I don't use that for shows, but this just helps me feel like there's not a crowd in front of me, and it just helps give me confidence, really.
Oh, brilliant. Talk me through the setup here on the frets. They're actually elasticated frets. That's pretty new. Did you work with Fender to kind of innovate on that? The elasticated fret, I'd heard about it. But
yeah, the elasticated fret, it just gives you more range. Like I said, with the strings, it gives you more range for the pitches, and it also, if you ever want to try to pluck the frets, it kind of helps, but that's only for some songs. And this song that I'm doing today, I won't be plucking the frets, but yeah, when you need to pluck the frets, it kind of helps.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about the Knittercaster Deluxe. Are you saying that Fender created this just for the Knits Blues? That you only ever play it for Knits Blues?
No, sometimes I play it for other songs, but right now, Knits Blues is the only song that I've ever done with this. Yeah.
It is a song. It's a bit awkward and it's making me scratch a little bit at the moment. So sorry if the camera's a bit wobbly, but
yeah.
Speaking personally, you did have much longer hair. I mean, you're called Eddie Van Flamen. You were famous for your flowing auburn, Titian, fiery autumnal locks.
Yeah.
It's a lot shorter now. Is there a bit of a story behind that, personally?
Yeah, my friends, when I told them that I was going to be doing a song with a guitar that Fender had made, they said, what song's it called? And they said Knits Blues, and they said it would be kind of good if you had shorter hair for this song. You can grow it back right after, which is what I'm planning to do.
Yeah.
But it's just a friend's input.
If you see any knits in the crowd, or indeed among the other members of Van Flamen, are you tempted? I mean, has it been designed so that you can actually use it as a knit comb during the actual song, and you can start to comb some knits there and then during the gig?
Yeah, it has. The top here is made to work as a knit comb. Yeah.
They're titanium forks, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah. In terms of the sustain, if you just lift the guitar up a little bit.
Yeah.
Can we all hear the sustain on that now?
Yeah.
Just listen to that. Just listen to the sustain on that. Can you just... Wow. That's already been about 25 seconds. Now, you're right-handed, yeah? It's a right-handed guitar. So, talk me through the fact that all the inputs, the selector, the volume knobs, tone knobs, they're kind of not where you'd expect them to be. Is that because the TA who built it got them in the wrong place, or was that a design feature?
No, that was a design feature. They used it so that it gives me more range so that I can practice everywhere, so that if they do make it wrong, then I can work with it.
We're going to have to close up because I think as ever in a recording studio, a PE session's about to start. Let's just talk about your amp down here, if you can. Keep that mic quite close to you there, Eddie. You're using the Ion Block Rocker Sport, and I notice here, if you have a look, your dials go up to 11.
Yeah.
Is there a reason for that? Why wouldn't you just make like 10 louder than anyone else, and then 10 would be super loud, whereas yours goes up to 11? Why?
Yeah, well, really, 11 is one of my favorite numbers after 99, because, and obviously it couldn't go up to 99 because that's quite high, and
Yeah.
it'll probably just...
You couldn't fit the
Yeah.
paint on
Yeah,
that really,
couldn't fit
and
it
all
on.
the other numbers in between.
So, yeah, I just use my favorite number, which is 11.
And is that your way of saying that, you know, your amp is louder than anybody else's?
Yeah.
They all go up to 10, but Eddie Van
Yeah.
Flaming goes up to 11.
Yeah, I like just cranking it up to 11 and then starting my gigs.
Yeah. It's been a pleasure. You're an absolute legend.
Thank
Have you got a special message to the Van Flamen fans who might be hoping to catch you on tour here in the UK during the summer
If
at the
you-
festivals?
Yeah, so if you ever want to rock on, just remember, do whatever you want and rock on.
Well, the audience are coming in. I'm literally having a look at behind the scenes with these guys, the tech crew, who are also acting. How are you feeling, guys?
Good. Nervous.
Yeah, well, I mean, there will be a bit of adrenaline kicking in. You've done an amazing job so far. Like I said, last year, the tech crew only ever stayed behind the curtain. You also have to coordinate your own performances, which are amazing. Yeah? So the different roles that you perform back here, what do you do there, Mr. Ty?
I do the sound effects and songs and things like that.
Brilliant. And Mr. Overall?
I do all of the backdrops.
The audience are getting quite noisy, so I'm not sure whether we'll hear that. But once again, thank you so much for everything that you do. Are you enjoying it? Have a great show in every respect. See you later.
Holy black and death, sir! Are you serious?
You bet I am. Come on, you lot, we've got work to do.
And then I'll be heading out the door. But I'm not homeward bound. I'll be sticking around, 'cause my extracurricular activity starts at 3:30. I can choose from football, netball, drama, dance, French for beginners or the more advanced. Keep fit, hairdressing, archery, or even Michelin star cookery. I acknowledge the fact that the grounding in maths is important, and I see there's a need to be able to read and to write. But what I really love is all the other stuff. My school days on when the work is done to occupy some of my spare time. I could choose from cricket, rugby, tennis, gym, clarinet, percussion or the violin, plumbing, bricklaying, carpentry, around and qualified to drive a HGV. History's alright and geography's quite interesting. As for science, well yes, as a subject I guess it ain't bad. But what goes on outside the classroom is what I love to do for the whole way through. I'll have in mind to spend my time choosing from painting, sculpture, pottery, beekeeping, farming or forestry, sailing a yacht in for 10
head teacher could get a bit dull and boring, so I thought a goldfish could brighten up my office. What do you think? Lovely, isn't it?
Very colourful, and she'll give you hours of pleasure.
I'm sure too. Now, if you could hold any calls for about 20 minutes and ask any visitors to it, I'm just going to settle this little chat and put to you home.